Hi everyone, so I thought I should do a video while I have the time during this crazy thing going on in today's world. So I wanted to go over some hospital essentials, and before we get started, ignore my look and face and attire. I've been doing no makeup and haven't really been getting ready because what's the point if we're staying home? So everybody please stay home. So I wanted to start off by saying that. But if you are getting ready to have a baby or have a baby in the future, or another baby, some things that I thought that were extremely useful for when I got home. And I mean, you can pack them in your hospital bags, but really I packed so much in my hospital bag and I never used a single thing because the hospital had everything ready for me. I mean, they had pads, they had the cooling ice packs, they had even diapers for your baby. So you really don't need to bring any of that stuff to the hospital unless you want to use your own items. But I just thought I might as well just use the hospitals. But some stuff that I thought were very useful for me when I got home in my recovery process, because I had a hard delivery. So some things that I thought were helpful, and it may be a little intimate item, so just be prepared for that. So one, I thought hemorrhoid wipes were always useful because during pregnancy you're bound to get one, I'm telling you. So this kind of helps soothe it, and so one thing that I recommend, these hemorrhoid wipes, you can get them at Target, Walmart, really anywhere. Another thing that they give you at the hospital that I thought was useful are Tuck's medicated cooling pads. It just kind of helps everything down there feel more comfortable and less painful. But one of my ultimate favorite things that every new mom or expecting mom needs to buy during their healing process is these Freedom Mom. I know they sell them at Target, and they have a bunch of other different stuff now, even more so than when I had my baby back in October. So these are amazing. So if you look at the package, oh my gosh, you need to buy these. They are awesome. It just kind of numbs everything, and that is what got me through my recovery process, because I was in so much pain that if I wore these with, like, I'd put a pad down and then lay this across it, and it saved me. They're just like, here, I'll show you. Let me see if I can even get one out. They're just like a little wrap, and it's just like a long piece. It even goes longer than that. But I just laid it across the pad, and it helped so much, like, during my healing process. I definitely recommend these. So, if you're an expecting mom or plan to have kids in the future, keep this as a reminder to buy the Freedom Mom items. And I know that now they have like ice packs that you can buy, and then like a foam, I believe I saw. So I would buy all their stuff because those cooling pads are what saved me in my recovery. So definitely get those. If you plan on breastfeeding, these are just stuff that, like, I have at my house, and it helped me when I got home just to make things easier. These are these little cups, and these are the Mandela ones, but you just put them on in the middle of the night or between feedings. I always did it just to catch extra milk so that you weren't wasting anything and you got to keep everything, and then you wouldn't leak all of your shirt. So even if you just don't want to keep the milk in these, it won't leak on your shirt. And I know that the reusable pads that you put in your bras sometimes just aren't as good, or if they don't hold up as well. These are great, so take a look at these. So I had those in my drawer, and the reusable bra pads, I do recommend those as well. I still wear those every single day because I'm still I'm pumping to feed right now, so I still need those, and I recommend having those on hand. I don't really like the disposable ones because I feel like I would go through them so quickly, so I just use reusable ones, and I just wash them. So I recommend those as well. Another thing that they give you at the hospital, but I recommend having at home as well, is this Dermablast pain and itch spray. It's great to have during your healing process, and it really just helps. I always sprayed this on and then used the Freedom Mom wipes or the Tuck's medicated cooling pads just to soothe everything. And then back to, if you are breastfeeding, some good nipple cream that I recommend is this one right here. They sell it everywhere. I mean, I get mine on Amazon, but you can buy it at Walmart and Target. It's really the best. It helps for like cracked nipples, and I recommend using it every time after you pump or you feed. It's fine if you're feeding to put it on for the baby, but I noticed when I stopped using this that bad things would happen. I'm not going to get into details, but I recommend using this every time after you pump or feed your baby. It is so helpful, and definitely have some on hand if you plan to breastfeed your baby after you go to the hospital. So some other things that I thought would be useful that I wish I knew more about. I mean, I read up on it and I try to keep my stretch marks, you know, manageable, but it's so hard. You're bound to get stretch marks no matter what. So throughout my pregnancy, I always used bio oil. I thought it was useful, and then I found out that if you put on vitamin C serum, which is what I have right here. Now after giving birth, I put on vitamin C serum, and then I dermal roll it, and you can buy one of these at Amazon. I got mine at TJ Maxx, I think, but it has little needles on it, and I just roll my stretch mark, and you don't have to push that hard, just as much as you can handle, and you just go up and down, side to side, and I do it for like 3 minutes, and then when I'm done doing that, then I rub the bio oil all over it, just to kind of help. And I will post some before and after of my stretch marks after a year of doing this. So I've been doing it since October. So October 2020, I will post some before and after photos. So those are just a few items that I recommend having on hand for after going to the hospital or getting ready to have a baby. And you can hear my baby crying in the background. And I'm actually in his room, so I am going to do a video showcasing his room and kind of his theme of his room, just to give a little fun and insight into our life at home. So thanks so much, and everybody stay safe, stay home, and I hope you enjoy this video and learn a little bit about all the stuff that I have to be prepared when you go to the hospital or when you're planning to have a kid. So thanks so much for being at home with me. Bye.